Sweetheart. Darling? My love. There we are. I thought I lost you there for a second. You were spacing out again. Bad day, huh? I'm sorry your day sucked. Is there anything I can do for you? Okay, if you're sure. If you think of anything, let me know. So, what do you want for dinner? Because I was thinking I could try making pasta again. I know you said I should never be allowed anywhere near a kitchen after my last attempt, but I think this time I can. Hey, are you sure you're feeling alright? Please don't tell me it's nothing. I know something's off. I was hoping that you would come to me about it, but it's dragging on longer and longer, and now it's starting to scare me. I catch you in tears more often than not, but every time you play it off like it's fine. You started scratching at your skin again, and sometimes it's like you're trying to rip your skin off. And every time I try to make myself believe that if it was getting that bad, you'd come to me. But I know that's not how it works. If you tell me it's fine, I'll leave it alone for now. But promise me I won't end up losing you. I love you so much. And I just want you to be happy. You're sure you want to talk? I'm not pushing you to speak. No, of course I want to listen. You're not being a bother. I want to know everything about you. The good, the bad, all of it. If something is making you so miserable, I want to fight it alongside you. No matter how big or small. Oh, honey. How long have you had thoughts of hurting yourself? No, I'm not mad at you. I could never be angry or disappointed at you for something like this. I'm sorry I didn't ask you sooner. I never want you to go through something so horrible alone. And I'm always here to talk to you. No matter how silly or true you think your thoughts are, it will never be a burden. And it doesn't even have to be talking. I can just listen. You know you can come to me with whatever, right? I haven't made you feel like I don't care. 'Cause if that's how I've been coming off, then I promise that's not how I feel. I just don't know how to express myself sometimes, but if you say the word, I can work on... You promise? I think think I'll always be scared I'm not doing my best to make you feel heard. I talk too much and I listen too little. Fatal flaws, I guess. But seriously, if you ever need someone to just be there for you, I'm here. No matter what. Doesn't matter if I'm shopping or sleeping, whatever. No, I can't say I've had the exact same struggles. I've definitely had similar thoughts, but everyone has their own experiences and hardships to work through. I said that to preface my next thing. I know how hard it can be to grapple with self-worth and all the expectations people set on you just for being alive. And that's why I'm so proud of you. For living despite it all. Your brain is working against you and you keep going. And you're right. Sometimes that isn't our own choice. But regardless, it's still a great achievement. For now, we just need a short-term solution. Just a little handicap until we can get the resources for more long-term treatment. Because as much as I wish my love could just make your sorrows disappear, the reality we live in refuses to give us a break. Curses. I shall get my revenge on ye, you almighty creator. Now, let's see. Okay. Alternatives. Aha, found some. Screaming, blasting music, taking a shower, rubber bands, meditation, drawing. You know, I used to draw a ton of stars all over my arms and hands. Like tons of sizes and colors until the bad thoughts went away. And my brain deemed it pretty. Then I usually felt too bad about messing up the stars to try anything. What was that? You're down to try? Oh, I'm so glad. I'll go get the pens. Or do you want markers? I'm pretty sure we have some body markers lying around somewhere. Oh, and what colors? Was I getting way too ahead of myself? I'm really sorry. It's probably annoying or overwhelming, and I'm just really happy you're willing to try with me. So what are we thinking? Huh. Yep, better than me, you know? No, not in a my problems were harder than yours way. I meant in an accepting help kind of way. I kept shoving away the people who loved me when they caught on to my bad habits. I don't know. Something about getting better bothered me. I think it might have been the thought of change. Or the thought that if I wasn't constantly suffering, I was faking it and none of my issues were real. Your problems are valid. If something is making you feel shitty, it's valid. And you deserve to feel alright, at minimum, in the body that you were forced to inhabit. Having a good day, feeling positive emotions about yourself, none of it means that your pain was fake. Others having issues that one could deem more severe doesn't make yours hurt any less. And you know what they say? If you're worried you're faking it, you probably aren't faking it. No, I wish I could say it gets easier. I mean, technically I could, but I think it's more apt to say that you just get better at dealing. You find coping mechanisms and support systems to lean back on, and while everything still sucks, the little things make it suck less. Sorry, was that redundant? I mean, I guess my point is, no, the thoughts don't get magically nicer. But I love you. So many people love you. And we'll all be here for you whenever you need proof that the voices are all lying. Would you mind if I held your hand? Well, yeah. It is mostly because I love you. I have to admit, it's also because I noticed you scratching again. Don't feel bad. Sometimes it's an unconscious thing. I just wanted to give your hand something to do. If you'd prefer, I could go get something else for you to mess with. I have a few fidget rings, or I could get a stuffed animal. Let me know if you change your mind, alright? Cool. While we're on the topic of changing minds, how's this looking so far? Questions? Comments? Rude remarks? If you don't like it, I can just wash it off and start over. Don't worry about my feelings. This is about making you feel good in your own body. Plus, it's your arm. Your opinion is the most important one here. No? If it's not the design bothering you, then what is? Of course you deserve small comforts like this. If I had it my way, you'd have a lot more than just my silly doodles on your arms. You would be able to see how beautiful and talented you are. Your brain wouldn't fight you at the idea that you are important. And I'll draw stars on you as many times as you want. As long as you need, or hell, even if it's just for fun. I'll always have the time and the supplies to care for you, in all the little ways you could possibly need. Don't thank me. I should be grateful that you're accepting my help. Seriously though, the opinions on how this is looking so far? Because, and if you absolutely hate this, let me know. I feel like it would be pretty if we added some sort of tie-dye thing.